What's up, people? Welcome to Friday. According to the stock market almanac, if it's raining on the second Friday of June, the market goes down. Nah, I'm only kidding. No idea, but this whole idea that I've picked up again of not trading has been working out for me. Because sitting there and watching everything tick by tick has been just basically ruining what I think is my ability to trade, which I do still possess some good ideas and ways of analyzing and where the stocks are going to go. So if you're not coming to the chat room, then you're missing out on the whole entire gist of this program, because it's the magic that I possess. I wasn't trading yesterday, but I was shorting some X. I shorted some at 42.92 yesterday, with the high today about 43.20 was the high. And I walked away from the computer. I put a bid in to try to make a $200 profit on my 1,000 shares. I got back, it was covered at 42.72. I told you guys to get in there short. And the stock proceeded to plummet another point. So, no matter what I do, stocks follow through after I get out. No matter what it is. It's a curse, it's a metaphysical thing, it's a spiritual thing. That's why you need to come to the chat room. Also, I was telling you I was short the Baidu, and I was covering the Baidu. Granted, I made 10 points on my 100 shares, because if you're new to the program, whenever I take a 100 or a 200 share position, guaranteed winner. Guaranteed. You should follow whatever I'm telling you to do. But as long as I start trading 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 shares, nothing ever goes my way. But here's the greatest part of it all. Keeping up with the theory of not trading and thinking that the market was going to go down today, I bought some quid at the close yesterday, QID, which is short the NASDAQ, and I re-shorted some X thinking that was going to gap down. Wow, what do you know? Things are just working out for me now. It's amazing. Not to mention betting against the Yankees is just free money. Yeah, they're a decent team, but they're cursed. And if you don't believe in curses now, think about it. They haven't beat the Red Sox yet. You don't lose 3-4 games in a row in the playoffs to your arch rival and then have the Red Sox go on to win 2 World Series over the next 3 or 4 years. The curse is here, okay? The Yankees are never going to beat the Red Sox. And even if they do once in a while, you're still going to be able to make money betting against them. They're not going to ever sweep the Red Sox in Fenway. So, the moral of the story is Sponge Tech. Okay, so the CEO hasn't got back to me yet. I want to know if he wanted to sit down and do a formal interview, considering his stock has been blowing up. I still don't understand how they make money, and according to the news releases that they are actually making money, but they're spending it all on advertising. Whatever the case, whatever you want to call it, I bought the stock at 2, and it went up to 4, and I sold out of it. I told you guys to get in at 4 cents. The stock is now 25 cents. That is unheard of, okay? Now, when I start charging for this website, whenever that comes, and before that even happens, if you've made money, and all of my guys in the chat room have definitely made money just picking up on what I tell them to do, send me 25 bucks, send me $100 out of the goodness of your heart to try to get this new website that I have this great idea about. Let me get it built, because I don't have any money right now. I have a little bit to trade with, and everything else is stuck in real estate. I'm just looking at houses and buildings now, which I have no cash flow from until another couple of years. So, the moral of the story is you have to come to the chat room. You never know what's going to happen. And this summer, hopefully, we're going to have a lot of fun on this show. We're going to do a lot of good things. But most importantly, before I even go any further, I just want to say thanks to Donnie Boy. I convinced one person out there that I wasn't a douchebag. Thank you. Thanks very much. Because I think that might be a part of it. Maybe sometimes I come across as arrogant. Maybe sometimes I'm quite douchey. The douchebaggery comes out when I'm spewing on about how right I am, yet I don't make any money. That is my curse. I don't mean to come across as a douchebag, but Donnie Boy says, hey, you know what? Considering I threw big titties on the screen the other day, he says, maybe you're not as much of a douchebag as I thought you were. Well, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. You know, that actually, as much as of a douchebag I might be looking and it might be sounding sarcastic right now, it really does mean a lot to me that I've convinced. So if I can convince another 10 or 20 people that I'm not a douchebag, maybe that's it. I'm just a douchebag, which I don't mind being called a douchebag because I really am a douchebag in a way. Because I trade like a douchebag. I trade like a douchebag. If there was a douchebaggy way of trading, I am that person. That's why one of my nicknames is the douchebagler. So, the story is, this is where we are. This is what we're doing. And next week is probably going to be one of those choppy weeks where we're going to have options expiration. We're going to have rebalancing of some ETFs and indexes. So it's going to be all over the place. Just don't get hurt. If you think the stock's going one direction, just get into it. Don't look at it. That's been working for me for the past couple of days. And you know what? Over the last 10 or so years, that actually turns out to be the best trades of my life. When I just buy something or sell something short and just believe that I'm right and just don't look at it until it's a profit. And those are the trades that actually have worked out for me. So that's what I'm going to be sticking to. It doesn't mean that if you come to the chat room, I'm not going to still give gems. Because of course I'm going to sit there, I'm going to be doing a little bit, but I'm going to start trading a little bit more conservatively, go with what I know, and pretty much sit and try to milk the positions. Because if I can milk one position that's going my way, it's better than trading 20,000, 40,000, 100,000 shares for absolutely nothing. Chop, chop, churn your account, kill yourself. So it's not even worth it. All right, Sponge Tech, I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to have another guy who represents me call him. Maybe that'll sound more official. I'll have somebody else call. And if he doesn't call us back, then what we're going to do is we're all going to start calling him, telling him to be on the show. One after another, we're just going to flood this guy's phone lines, wondering why he doesn't want to have a sit-down interview. Maybe because he doesn't want to expose the scam that this company might be. But you know what? They're running commercials, they're selling sponges, and anybody who bought that stock is feeling really good about themselves. And of course, if Tim Sykes is thinking about shorting the stock, I warned him. Yeah, granted, it might go back down to 10 cents one day, but you're not going to be able to pick a top on a stock that's running away like this. Don't even try it. Don't even try. So, moral of the story, I covered my X short and I sold some quid and just going to hang out for the rest of the day. So, God bless you, and hopefully you have a nice day and a nice weekend, and good luck. And the Mets are playing the Yankees, so I don't know what to do. I'll probably throw a couple of bets there. The Mets probably won't get swept by the Yankees, so you're going to be able to win one of those games. All right, see ya.